Have you heard about the man that tried to save his neighbour from being attacked by dogs?
A very noble thing to do.
But it all went wrong. He didn't use, like, a baseball bat, brass knuckles. He didn't use a lasso to tie up the dogs. He didn't use a gun. He used a crossbow.
So, I'm being savaged by my dogs.
Yeah.
Help! Help, I'm being savaged by dogs! Help!
Just give me a minute. I do that thing when I have to, like...
Please help, neighbour.
Don't worry, just stay perfectly still. Because I don't want to accidentally shoot you.
There's dogs everywhere.
Okay.
Oh no, dogs. Twang.
Right.
Fuck.
I think it went through his leg.
Oh, okay, God, that's a relief.
Still killed him.
Where did this happen?
This was in Massachusetts. Because this is crazy, because...
Were the dogs okay? Were the dogs okay, Simon?
Neighbour heard a commotion, and the victim, who was a friend, shouting for help just after noon, authorities said. And he stood at the bottom of a stairwell and fired up at a dog on the landing. The bolt struck the dog with a glancing blow, went through the door and hit the man in the room where he was trying to barricade himself.
Oh, right.
There was a young girl that was also in another room that was unharmed. That doesn't seem terribly relevant. Oh, and you wanted to know how the dogs ended up. Police officers showed up, shot and killed both of them. So...
Oh no, America!
A happy story. All right. So Lewis, have you heard about Belarus? An adorable cross-eyed kitten that's stealing everyone's hearts.
Hopefully not literally.
It's hungry, Lewis. So you ready for this? Just
Yes.
brace yourself.
I'm braced. Oh my God. It looks like a child entertainer at a village fete. Do you know what I mean? That's what it reminds me of.
Bow tie?
It is the bow tie.
Okay.
It's so wacky.
One of my favourite things is all these whiskers up here by this ear.
Right.
He didn't really have many whiskers on the other side, but this side, tons of whiskers.
Very lopsided, yeah. And it looks, because he's got the hairy ears, it looks like an old man. It doesn't look like a kitten, does it?
I mean, kitten, I think it's just a cat.
I think it looks old.
A little kitty, a little puss.
Looks
puss.
wise.
A little fuzzball.
How is he stealing everyone's hearts? Oh my God. It always worries me, these things. They're like the sign of the devil. Do you know what I mean? They are inherently evil. Look at that, see? Look how evil he is.
So
He's not evil, is he? He's adorable.
Belarus has an eye condition.
Strabismus, that's lazy eye. Right?
So he just has a lazy eye.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's... But it might be... But maybe that is the same thing as cross-eyed. You're not cross-eyed all the time.
Jesus Christ. It's nothing serious though, and poses no threat to Belarus's health.
Does he have any idea where he's going? Is he basically a blind cat, kind of derping around?
It does worry me that he might just like bump into things a lot. There's this video, are you ready for this? He's a thirsty boy, Lewis. Oh,
fuck. He didn't like that. Well, he had no idea what was going on. He's basically blind, isn't he, the poor cat? He doesn't have any idea what he's doing.
Look at that, he's cosplaying as Ben.
The handsome boy was adopted from a shelter. Oh. It's like a cartoon. I love him.
Can you imagine if you know, as you do when you're, business owners, you get an email that says, "Hello, I'm Jane Smith and I'm your business manager. I was wondering if we could meet up sometime and just have a chat." And then you're like, "Okay, sure." And then you turn up at the bank and that is your bank relationship manager. "Hi, I'm happy to meet you." And you're trying to shake hands with him. "I'm happy to meet you." I can't see properly.
And he knocks over a glass of water.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But there's this meme. Have you seen this meme before?
Oh my
social media?
God, yes. What are we watching?
It's just a video of him biting. Isn't he adorable? That's how he eats human hearts.
Yeah. Well, he's eating mine, for sure.
Ah, he stole your heart as well.
And consumed it.
Raw. Hey Lewis, have you heard about the mysterious property that's for sale for only £100?
Right.
But there's a catch.
What's the catch?
The catch is you can't get into it.
Right. Okay, so first of all, let me just guess. So you hear about, first of all, is it like in Detroit or somewhere? No.
No, it's in Norwich.
Is it like a shed or something? Or
No.
like a garage extension or like something like that?
No.
Is it like cut off, like the land? There's like you have to go through someone else's house to get into your house.
Yes. It's between two buildings over an alleyway. There's no access to it through either of the buildings, either side.
Right, is that it there?
Yeah, there's no way
Floating.
to get up to it from the alleyway. There's no staircase, there's no ladder. It's just like this walled in room.
What do you mean it's walled in?
There's
Well, it's like a little bit of
There's
space
walls.
between walls. Is it like one of those
there's
secret,
no doors.
secret rooms
You
that
have
they hide people in and stuff?
Maybe
There are
that's
things
it.
of bodies in there.
Maybe there's
where
a
they
body
brick
in
up the
there.
wall. So does it not belong to either side currently? It's just bricked
Somehow.
up.
Yes.
How big is it?
12 square meters.
Okay, it's quite a lot.
It's not a lot really at all.
It's like
It's 2 meters.
It's like here to this end of the room. It's like that much.
It's like 2 meters wide by 6 meters long.
So like 150 grand flat in London, you know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Chinese restaurant next door and an insurance place. So it's between Tasty China and Bridge Insurance.
Why was it sold in the first place?
Because I guess someone realised that it didn't belong to like either of the properties on each side.
Right.
It raises a lot of questions. I hope whoever's bought it is gonna like reveal the dark secret of what's inside of it.
What do you think's inside?
Apples. Just mounds of apples. Someone's been storing their apples there. Been thinking that there will be like a disease that will affect apple trees, and they're like, I'm quids in, one day it will happen. And like every year they like get a ladder, they open the window, they climb inside, they take out all the mouldy apples because the horrible disease hadn't hit the apple trees. They haven't cashed in this year, but the next year it will happen. And then they load in their stock of apples, and they're like, this is it, boys. This is it.
Why are they using
This is like gold.
Why don't they get some apple seeds? Just put them in a box. They'll last for years.
Have you heard about the giant potato, the big potato?
What the fuck? Why did we start with this one?
Look at the size of that boy.
Look at the size of that boy. What is that? Australia's big potato
Look at this lad.
in Robertson is on the market. It can't be real.
What an
It cannot
absolute-
be real.
What a unit. What an absolute chungus of a
What's
potato.
it made of?
It's made of potato, Lewis.
10 metres tall. Hang on a second. How tall is that bush?
Is that it? Is this literally all of the story? What the fuck? Okay.
Well, we need more information than this. Australia is home to more than just a couple of big things. The big country has a love of similarly oversized objects.
There's not a whole lot of excitement in the sleepy town of Robertson, New South Wales, so the farmers, bored and restless one day, got together and decided that they should build a giant concrete potato.
It looks a bit like a shit, doesn't it? I mean, surely they would
Now
have
that you
thought
say it does look a bit like a big poo. Australia's big things. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is a treasure trove.
Oh my god, what have we found? What have we fucking
Lucky
found?
us.
Okay, here we go, right. The big acorns, naturally.
The big acorns.
The big bogong moths.
The big bogong moths.
Big coins.
Big coins in Deakin.
Big galas.
Big
Flaming galah.
Big galahs.
Big galas. The giant mushroom. It's not a big mushroom, it's a giant mushroom.
Giant mushroom.
The big owl. Big pears. We've got the big ant.
The big ant.
The big apple, not talking about New York City.
No.
The big avocado.
The big avocado.
The big axe.
The big axe.
The big beer can.
The big beer can.
The big bench.
Look at those people on the big bench. Look how weird it is. It's really awkward to sit on. We've only gone on like a fucking eighth of the way down this page of big things in Australia.
150 big things in Australia, Lewis.
We'll be here all day. The big poo.
The big poo. Actually not that big, really.
How long would it take you to do one of them? You know?
I can't believe this was a thing and I
Look how
didn't
much
know
stuff
about.
there is here.
The big G. It's just a giant G.
These are crap.
It's just a giant letter G.
I'm so disappointed. You name it. You name it. Name something and there'll be a big one.
The big cat.
No, there's no cat. There's no big cat.
What?
There's no big cat on the whole list.
So the one thing, out of 150 big things, the one thing I wanted to see they didn't have.
Well, they're not very big on cats, are they,
Fucking
in Australia?
bullshit.
I bet you there's a big fucking koala. There you go, a big koala. There's two.
Fucking hell.
Seen some shit.
It's the fires. Okay.
I don't even know where to go. There you go, look. Goodbye. Goodbye. See? Oh my god, it's got a little hand on the hand.
Oh, that's weird.